Great, as Jim mentioned, my name is Rosario. I'm the Senior Transportation Planner at UC Transit. Prior to Jim giving the BRT overview of the project, I'm going to just briefly go over the current service that we have around campus. Let me start by saying that 10 years ago, or roughly 10 years ago, when the class passes came into place, it really opened a lot of windows and opportunities for Cal students to get around. Not so much, before that I think it used to just be more around the south side region and maybe taking part to San Francisco and some areas maybe in downtown Berkeley. But once you got a class pass that came in, then you have all these opportunities to get out further with ease. You were able to get out towards the Rockbridge area, different shopping areas, and even live even further away from campus and getting to campus easier than it was prior to class pass. So with that said, the current service does do a lot for the current for Cal students. I'm going to just talk about our major routes and then which other major routes we can also serve the campus. AC Transit is separated into, or actually, AC Transit's trunk lines, which are five major lines for AC Transit, serve about half of the ridership population. So there's 2 trunk lines which actually go to campus directly, and then you're also in pretty good proximity to get to the trunk lines. So the 2 that serve the campus are the 51 and the 1. 51 is the College Broadway line. That gives you service out to Elmwood, Rockbridge Park, a couple supermarkets out there, and even getting down into downtown or Alameda if you wanted to, venture out that way. There's the 1R, which is the 1R, of course, is a precursor to BRT, and that service travels along Telegraph, gets you out to Alta Bates Hospital. Whole Foods is out that way, goes into downtown Oakland, and then beyond that it goes into East Oakland, and you can travel along International Boulevard, into Fruitvale, and other parts of East Oakland. So those are the 2 trunk lines which serve the campus. The 51 has 8-minute frequency in the peaks, 10-minute in the off-peak, and the 1 and 1R, the 1R I think has 12-minute frequency, and the 1 has 15-minute frequency. So with those 2 lines there, you get out pretty far from campus and to a number of different destinations. Moving in more locally, you have, I'll just go over some of the few key lines, and then there's the handout goes over all the rest of the lines which serve the Berkeley area around campus. There's the F line, which is a popularly used Transbay line. It commutes students back and forth between campus and San Francisco. There's a number of students that do the reverse commute in the morning and from San Francisco and get to campus. But students also living on the Berkeley side can easily get to San Francisco, and that's 7 days a week. Frequency on there is about 30 minutes. There's the 52L. The 52L, it connects the university with UC Village. The frequency there is 15 minutes on the peak and 30 minutes in the off-peak. There's been a lot of concern from the student population, especially those living at UC Village, about capacity loads. It's a very, very popular route, so the buses are often very crowded, standing room only, pretty much. So we're actively working on providing better service for UC Village, getting larger buses, more frequency, just to better serve that community. There's the 65 and 67 routes, which serve North Berkeley and the Berkeley Hills. You can pick those up in downtown. Those are both at 30-minute frequency and allow students to commute to the western portion of campus, all the way out to the Berkeley Hills and up on Grizzly Peak. And then there's service in the downtown area. There's the 9, which is basically travels everywhere around Berkeley Flats. That gets at your neighborhood circulator in Berkeley. I think that's at, it's just 1-minute frequency. The 18 takes you out to Solano via Shattuck Avenue at 15-minute frequency. You have the 19, which can take you out to West Berkeley from downtown Berkeley at 30-minute frequency via Cedar Street, so you can get out to the 4th Street shopping area. There's the 79, which can take you out to El Cerrito Plaza take advantage of some retail over there. I also forgot to mention that the western portion of the 51 takes you out on University Avenue, and that's the continuation of the main trunk line on Broadway and College Avenue. Gets around campus, and you can take that down University Avenue. A lot of students live out there in the West Berkeley area and commute to campus pretty regularly. So that summarizes generally the service. I don't know if you guys want to ask a question now or just save it till later, but I think that's just a primer of our overall service that's around the campus.